consistente com bola na primeira parte, muito consistente sem ela na segunda. Obrigado.
Yeah, I think your analysis is absolutely correct. I think we start well, but in the first mistake we concede a goal because at this level is normal. You concede one chance and there is a big possibility to concede an opportunity that could cost a goal, but I think the reaction has been brilliant. We had few opportunities already before the goal, at least one action that could put us in a leading position. We draw, we make the 2-1 and the 3-1, and this one of course helped us to put the game in a certain direction. I think we had, as you said, interesting combination. The action of both action of the goal of Rodrigo and the goal of Francisco are two very interesting situations of building up. And after the second half, against one team that moves that much with this quality and this concept, we had to defend a bit lower because it was difficult to keep the same intensity in the pressure. But we managed well to defend our own half. And yeah, definitely the result is an important one, important for Porto and important as well for Portuguese football. I think this is a massive achievement.
SIC. Boa noite, Mr. Gaspar Castro SIC. No seguimento disso mesmo, já falou um pouco sobre isso na Flash, foi uma jornada muito boa para Portugal, as equipas seguem todas em frente. Isso dá ainda mais valor à prestação do Porto no campeonato, por exemplo?
For me, yes. If you remember yesterday in the press conference, I think I had to make a small statement about this one because there is the feeling that the games are easy and you know, there is like a carpet for us. The reality is completely different. In the league, we are competing with two giants that both of them they qualified for the next round, one direct, one through the playoff of the Champions League. Braga in the top 8, us in the top 8. So I think says a lot about the level of Portuguese football, about the level of the league where we are competing every weekend. And to me, it doesn't say anything, but anything more. But I think it's good to have this one as a reminder, because honestly, it's clear that we are doing something quite special.
Atrás.
Hi, Francisco Farioli, olá, boa noite. Samuel Santos, Mais Futebol. Olhando precisamente para a Liga Europa, o Porto só volta a jogar em março. O que é que vai permitir ao Porto melhorar, sobretudo na reação defensiva, porque na Liga Europa temos visto um Porto talvez menos pressionante em alguns momentos, algo diferente da Liga. Concorda com esta análise?
Yeah, could be that there are maybe small differences. In reality, when you play every 2 days, every 3 days is quite complicated to keep always the same rhythm, not just physical, but sometimes mental. Let me say more mental than physical, because physically these guys are doing really good. Mentally, they are really connected, but the way we play is very demanding. I mentioned this one yesterday. For the way that we approach the matches, for the aggressiveness that we try to put, we are never waiting for the others to come. We always go in the opposite half, try to recover the ball really high. Not many times we find teams that they want to play, so there are many moments of long ball and dirty balls. So this one I think is it's what sometimes make you feel that the intensity maybe drops a little bit. In reality, I think our games are quite intense. I think the effort that the guys are doing is really positive, but for sure there are many things that we have to improve. And now with the fact that we will not play the playoffs, we will have 2 clean weeks to work and to put some petrol in the tank.
RTP.
Boa noite, Francisco Farioli. O Porto, como disse, está no top 8, está nos oitavos de final diretamente. Era um dos seus grandes objetivos, exatamente para não fazer mais esses 2 jogos do play-off. Eu pergunto-lhe até onde é que o Porto pode chegar na Liga Europa, até porque no campeonato tem uma diferença muito grande para o segundo e terceiro classificado. Poderá o Porto apostar seriamente voltar a conquistar a Liga Europa 15 anos depois?
No, I don't really like to make calculation. You speak about a big gap, but in reality, I mentioned before the league. We are just in the middle of the season. Many games and many points needs to be played. The competition is really high, not just in the big matches, but in every weekend there are always difficulties in every pitch where we go to play against any opponent that comes here in Dragao to play against us, because the reality that now to stop Porto, it counts double. So everybody is playing a final of Champions League, and for us every game is like a final of Champions League, and this demands a lot of energy, as I said, not just physical but as well mental. So we have to be really calm, really connected, really accurate in what to do and how to do it. So now our head is already in Casapia, and about what you ask related with the Europa League, I think there is one image that should be very clear for all of us, is the fact that the road to Istanbul, we are the team that is coming from the farthest. So it's really mean that the trip for us, if we want to have the ambition to go there, is still very long with many challenges ahead. So let's take step by step. Now let's put our attention into the league, and after in March we will, when will be the moment, we will concentrate again into the European competition.
O jogo.
Boa noite, Mr. Farioli, Hugo Moreira, o jogo. Hoje o Futebol Clube do Porto terminou com dois médios mais defensivos, o Ala Varela e o Pablo Rosário. Tendo em conta que o Victor Froholt é o jogador de campo com mais minutos no plantel, isto pode ser uma solução para os próximos jogos, jogar com dois médios mais defensivos, ou então com o Rodrigo Mora e com o Gabriel Veiga, como já tinha dito que pode ser uma possibilidade?
Depends, yes. Both scenarios are possible. We have Eustachio as well, that is an alternative and a possibility for us to replace and to give a bit of oxygen to Vitor. The reality that Vitor, of course, is a very particular profile. It is quite unique in terms of characteristics. So it's always really important to have the right balance to pick well whoever is going to take eventually his position, and yeah, we go game by game, and in the game as well we need to check how the game it is, and from there we try to take the best decision.
Bola na rede, para fechar.
Boa noite, Francesco. Rodrigo Lima, bola na rede. Antes de mais, parabéns pela passagem aos oitavos de final da competição. O Rangers hoje apresentou-se aqui com uma postura muito agressiva, a defender num 5-4-1, e a tentar fechar o corredor central para que jogadores como o Samu e como o Rodrigo Mora não tentassem receber. Gostaria de lhe perguntar como é que tentou ou explorou os corredores laterais, sobretudo o esquerdo, e de que forma é que o Francisco Mora foi importante nesse sentido.
They came here with a different behavior from comparing with the last matches, different shape. They were a bit more aggressive in the first phase of building up, and after they were retreating, as you said, with a line of 5, 4 midfielders and 1 striker really high to try to explore possibilities in counter-attack. I think we managed quite well because we had, I think, 3-4 very good action against a situation of high pressure. One after lead to the goal of Rodrigo, but as well some other possibilities that we didn't convert in goals, but in good opportunities. But as well, I think we attacked quite well against them in the low block. You mentioned the goal of Francisco. He had a perfect timing to attack the line. In the same action, I think we had 3-4 different runs to try to stretch them, and in the right moment, a very good ball of Jan and a very good run of Francisco lead us to the goal. So I think one of the main points of tonight, it was this capability to play different type of games in the same game, and I think the team proved a decent maturity in this part. So happy for this.
Obrigado a todos, boa noite.
As palavras